by the Supreme Court over the arrest of the rights activist in Bhima Koregaon violence case. Maharashtra government withdraws writing cases against right-wing activists Sambhaji, Bhide and BJP and Shiv Sena workers. The information was revealed by an RTI. Earlier, a report formed by a 10-member committee by the Pune police stated that Bhima Koregaon violence took place on January 1st was orchestrated by Sambhaji, Bhide and Bhide. Going across live to my colleague Saurabh Vaktania, who is joining me for more on this story. In fact, Saurabh, this is going to create a huge political storm in the state of Maharashtra, where the government now seems to be inclined in helping the accused who initially were charged with rioting.
Well, absolutely. In this RTI revealed by the Shakeel Ahmed, who is an RTI activist, it clearly shows that the Devendra Fadnavis government has withdrawn several cases which are registered against Sambhaji Bhide. Remember, after the Bhima Koregaon violence, a special team, a 10-member team was formed, and that special investigating team had registered around 6 cases against Sambhaji Bhide and his association. So this was a very watertight case because the 10-member team had clear good evidence in this case, and now after this the BJP-led government, the Devendra Fadnavis government, in a dock after they have withdrawn all the cases. Not only this, there is very shocking part that several of the cases registered against the BJP and Shiv Sena leaders are being withdrawn, and all these cases are of rioting and damaging the public property. And another most shocking part of this RTI is that none of the case registered against the common people involved in such rioting and damaging of public property cases, none of the case is withdrawn against common people. Only the people who are associated with maybe BJP leader or Shiv Sena leader, their cases are being taken back by the BJP-led government. So this is
Saurabh, I thank you at this point of time for joining us with this very important news that is coming in on the bulletin. In fact, Devendra Fadnavis government taking back the cases against the initial accused in the Bhima Koregaon violence, Sambhaji, Bhide and Bhide and other right-wing activists. Once again, big question mark on the intentions of the Pune police and Devendra Fadnavis government. Another breaking news coming in. In fact, 2 days after India exposed Pakistan at the United Nations General Assembly, intelligence agencies receive input of Pakistan intensifying terror activities along the line of control. Pakistan Army's POK brigade is reportedly helping around 90 Lashkar and Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists in training them and, of course, pushing them across the line of control. This has been going across the Rishian Gully and Kadlan Gully sectors. This is what we are getting to hear from our sources. Let me go across, in fact, at this point of time to Executive Editor Govt Sawant, who keeps a very close and keen eye on the developments on the border. Gaurav, at this point of time, when pressure is on Pakistan, there is only one way they know how to respond: push in more terrorists in Kashmir.
Ankit, you're spot on. I've just returned from the line of control where army units on ground have been cautioned. Both army units at LC and BSF units along the international border, they've been cautioned that Pakistan will desperately try a bad action, a heading to ratchet up tension. In fact, what is also happening, and this is visible on ground, some villages in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, they have been told to vacate those villages because the moment there is some action and India responds, the Pakistan is already taking preemptive action by having those villages vacated. So we can expect, some action either along the LC or the IB, given these inputs about Pakistan Army commandos, SSG commandos, training Lashkar-e-Taiba terrorists to sneak across the line of control, carry out firing, a quick burst fire assault, and then try and cause damage to military posts on the Indian side. This is what the intelligence input is that's been shared with battalions on ground, and India Today has accessed those details, Ankit.
Thank you so much, Gaurav, for joining us with all those details. Pakistan once again to its hideous, insidious terror game against India. Now, moving on, day after SPO Abdul Bashir of Jammu and Kashmir Police fled with 7 AK-47 rifles from PDP MLA's government quarters in Srinagar, Jammu and Kashmir DGP has said the special police officer has joined hands with the terrorist organization. DGP Dilbagh Singh also said SPO was in contact with the terrorists across the border before fleeing to Pakistan. On September 1st, SPO Adil Bashir had fled with rifles from MLA Ejaz Ahmed Mir's official residence. The police has detained 8 cops in connection with the case who were on the duty at the MLA's residence. Ashraf Wani, my colleague, now joins me live for more on this story. Ashraf, the shocking part is that how did one, SPO manage to run away with 7 AK-47 rifles? What were the other police personnel posted at the house doing without their weapon?
Absolutely, Ankit, and that is what is the worry for the security agencies, particularly with the Jammu and Kashmir police. There were 9 policemen who were guarding the official residence of the PDP MLA Ejaz Ahmed Mir here in Srinagar Rajbagh area. And on the Friday afternoon, one of the policemen reported to the police himself that the weapon in the guard room of the legislature is missing. That included 7 AK-47 rifles and 1 pistol. The pistol was the personal weapon of the MLA, and who was not on that day in Srinagar. He was in Jammu on a tour. And then police launched the massive manhunt searches, cordon and search operations not only in the Srinagar but even in the native village of the deserted SPO Adil Bashir. Now today the picture is getting viral on the social media where this Adil can be seen with the Hizbul commanders in the South Kashmir. Even they are displaying those all weapons which were being looted from the MLA legislature's house. This is very much shocking. Since last 7 days we are seeing a massive coordinated search operations are going on in the South Kashmir ahead of the Panchayat polls, and specifically after this incident on Friday, these operations were intensified in the South Kashmir, but so far police did not get any clue. So far the police has detained the 8 policemen of the security of legislature, and they are being questioned there how these weapon got missed and how they could be traced and brought back.
Thank you so much, Ashraf, for joining us with all those details. Shocking incident there. Now, Pakistan's duplicity has been exposed once again. A minister in Imran Khan's Pakistan government has been spotted attending a conference with 2611 attack mastermind Hafiz Saeed. Pakistan Federal Minister for Religious Affairs and Interfaith Harmony Noor-ul-Haq Qadri on Sunday was seen addressing a terror conference over Kashmir in Islamabad. Pakistan minister rants against India even as Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan made peace talks offer to Modi government. Joining me on the broadcast are my colleagues Hamza, Amir and Gaurav Sawant, also joining us from India and Pakistan. Gaurav, coming to you first. Time and again, the duplicity of Imran Khan's Naya Pakistan is exposed. When they speak about peace talks, they forget that their own minister is sitting right next to 2611 mastermind, who is the biggest roadblock as far as India-Pakistan peace progress is concerned.
Ankit, this is the truth about Pakistan that several did not want to see. You'd recall, and Hamza can tell us more, that Imran Khan actually took the support of Taliban, of terrorist organizations like Lashkar-e-Taiba and Harkatul Ansar to win elections, Harkatul Mujahideen to win elections in Pakistan. And now is payback time. So you have a minister in Imran Khan's government sharing the diets with a UN-designated global terrorist, and the kind of things they've said, we can't even broadcast that on television. The way they've targeted the Indian Prime Minister, the ruling party, and talked about internal developments in India. This goes on to show how Pakistan is interfering in more ways than one in India's internal affairs. Instead of taking legal action against Hafiz Saeed, now like a mainstreamed politician, he's sharing the dice. And this is nothing else but mainstreaming of terror in Pakistan, Ankit.
Hamza, isn't this the biggest worry? Shouldn't this be the biggest worry for Pakistan? Forget about what happens in India. We'll deal with these terrorists as we have been, dealing with them with a stern hand. But for Pakistan and the civil society, this is an alarming sign. A terrorist who has been shamed, named globally, still enjoys the state patronage in New Pakistan.
Well, Ankit, this should be the prime reason for worry for Pakistan, because since the time that this Naya Pakistan government has taken power, they've been talking about economic reforms. They've been talking about a country to get back on track, which is in economic severe crisis and in a lot of debt. Yet Pakistan is on the FATF list because of Hafiz Saeed. Pakistan might end up being in the blacklist of Financial Action Task Force because of inaction against Hafiz Saeed. And they say they've taken action on ground. It is not there to be seen anywhere else. So the Pakistan's worry should be a lot more regarding Hafiz Saeed than anything else. And then you see the kind of timing for this all-parties conference done by the Fire Pakistan Council is important. The UNGA conference ends. Pakistan, India take a dig at each other, and then you have the AGK Prime Minister violating the ceasefire airspace on the line of control yesterday, and now Hafiz Saeed comes up with this particular presence along with the Federal Minister. It certainly goes on to show that while Pakistan might do anything and everything to cater to its economic crisis, is going to hurt it more, because the Financial Action Task Force talks about money laundering and money in terror financing, and Hafiz Saeed is on the top of the list of that, and Pakistan will have to do action against him one way or the other, not only to gain regional stability but also to gain economic stability.
All right, thank you so much, Hamza, for joining us with all those details. Also, thanks to Govt Sawant, Executive Editor India Today, for bringing us his perspective on the story. Now, Sushma Swaraj, External Affairs Minister of India, slammed Pakistan for harboring 2611 mastermind Hafiz Saeed. Exactly that was, in fact, India that targeted at UNGA, and the charge against Pakistan being proven there of the terror support to Hafiz Saeed.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.